See what I mean about that, Rooster? The biggest decision that you have to make before you start working on the trailer to get it ready to be painted, and painting is the goal here, you've got to decide what kind of process you're going to use. I've watched, I don't know how many videos, but after watching probably about 10 videos, and I'm going to save you the trouble. If you're catching this video for the first time, you're not going to have to worry about watching any more videos on this process, because I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. All right, I want to welcome you back to the channel, folks. As you know, I've been working on getting the crab boat ready. I've been doing a little bit of restoration on that. I'll have a video coming out soon. But one thing that I discovered, which I should have known better, was when I went to try to put the boat on the trailer and looking at it after it's been sitting all that time, the trailer was in need of being restored. And what you're going to do does require an extra step, no matter which way you're going to go. But when we get done, it's going to mean the difference of either the trailer lasting another 1 to 3 years, lasting another 2 to 5 years, 5 to 6 years, or 6 to 8 years. So depending upon how much work you want to do on your trailer between now and then, you know, is the process you're going to kind of want to follow here. And so I've decided, just because I've only added one more step, that I'm going to take the 6 to 8 year route. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working through the preparation of this trailer, and you know, just watch it to the end, because I'm going to go over it step by step, and it's really not going to take you all that long. Okay, the first thing I did is I came out and I mixed me up a 60-40 solution on water and white distilled vinegar. And then also what I did is I added a little bit of dish soap, just enough to get it to suds up. And I just took me a little scrub brush and went around the trailer and just kind of scrubbed it down to get all the loose dirt and contaminants off the trailer. I think I might have like 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops in scrubbing this trailer down from the front to the rear. You're going to have to rinse it off, because you don't actually want the vinegar in the water to dry on the trailer, okay? Because the vinegar continually eats at the galvanized steel. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to wire brush the actual loose rust off of the steel. You don't want to take it all the way down, and you don't want to get down to bare metal, because what we'll be doing is we'll be using a rust converter that will actually go in and have a chemical reaction as to what they're saying, and it will actually form a solid paintable surface that will last for years. All right, now I took my screw gun and I actually ordered these wire brush attachments for the screw gun off of Amazon. And for like $9.99, I got a box of about 12 of these. You know, I looked it up, and just at Lowe's alone, wire brushes like this, $6.99 a piece. And so anyway, I went and ordered those off of Amazon. I'll put a link down below. If that kind of surprises you too, you might want to take advantage of it. But you just take the screw gun and you're just gonna kind of, you know, just brush off all the loose rust. And like I said, you're not looking to get all the rust off. Now, if you have some heavy areas that have a lot of rust, you might want to get a hammer and tap it out until the rust doesn't bust loose anymore. But for the most part, in my case, I didn't have to worry about doing that. So I just used a screw gun with a wire brush. Okay, one thing you'll notice as you see me working on the trailer is there's a lot of this white oxidation right here. This white oxidation is the beginning of your zinc eroding, which is going to allow rust to take over. That's why I gave it kind of like a, you know, a quick wash. And really the next step is what's going to take care of this oxidation. Okay, this next process that we're going to be doing is we're going to begin the rust conversion process. All right, I said process twice. And we're also going to choose a process that's going to take care of a lot of the oxidation on the trailer frame. Now, I'm going to do a two-step process, and then the first step, what I'm going to do is apply this Klean strip concrete and metal prep. Now, I watched a lot of videos, and you can do this, or you can do that, or you can do this in conjunction with that. But what I found is the process that we're going to be using right here, the trailer is probably going to have like a 6 to 8 year lifespan before we're going to have to do any more. We got somebody trying to lay an egg over here. They pick some of the weirdest times to start making noises while you're recording videos. Okay, so really, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in here. I'm not going to pour the whole thing. I'm just going to pour a little bit. It says it's going to take about 1 gallon to do this whole trailer. But I'm going to do it like a few cups at a time. But you'll see, wow, this is already showing signs of having an effect on that rust. Wow, look at that. Already having an effect. We're just going to basically just take this brush with the clear strip, and we're going to paint it on the entire trailer. Top, bottom, inside, and out. All right, you can see what that, this stuff here has been on here for just, oh, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I was able to get this whole side coated and still got a lot of this stuff yet. I haven't used a half a gallon, but just look what the phosphoric acid is doing. All the rust conversion to the corrosion of the, you know, the galvanized steel. Yeah, this is working out just great. Like I said earlier, this is not a very complicated, don't need to be too technical. You don't need to worry about even brush strokes or anything like that. All you want to do is get this on the metal and get it wet. Once you got it wet, it's going to do the job it needs to do. I just wanted you to see what it does to this metal. There's a little bit of rust all over the top of this surface, but watch the reaction of the acid on there. See that? See how that's turning white? Oh, rust conversion. Let's see what it does to my trailer hitch here too. Of course, we won't notice the end result till we get done all the way at the end. Yep. Now you can see after this sat for a while, see how it turned that rust into a dark color? That's where your rust conversion is coming in. Also, what I'm going to do is go ahead and I guess start the rust conversion on these springs. I just put these on just before I pulled the boat out of the water to do the work. And they're in pretty good shape. So, you know, once you get the whole thing coated, you'll want to go ahead, and if you start seeing it drying, you'll want to go ahead and get it rinsed off. What happens is the water neutralizes the phosphoric acid so it don't eat at the zinc coating on your steel as much. That's basically what I've learned, a little bit of chemistry. But yeah, once that's coated, we're going to rinse it off. And I got this set on Jetstream. As you can see the rail, you can see what that phosphoric acid did to the top of it. Really good. Converted all whatever little bit of rust was starting, and then cleaning up and etching on the oxidation that's below. Cool. Oh goodness. Yeah, we're gonna take a break after this. Between taking the trailer apart, scrubbing it down, applying wire brushing, and the clear strip, you know, it all depends on, you know, how rough it is while you're doing the work. But I think I've got a total of like 1, 2, I've got a total of about 3, and then we'll just say an hour on the clear strip. I got about 4 hours in. So say 4 to 5 hours, a half a day. You've got your trailer taken apart. You've got it cleaned. You've got it wire brushed, and you've got the first stage of your rust conversion started. So we're gonna let this dry before we apply our next rust conversion application, and we'll go over that. So just kind of hang tight and we'll be right back. I'm gonna take this jack off. This jack don't work. See what I mean about that, rooster? So we'll get this off of here and we'll be on to the next step. See what the metal did here. This was coated with the clear strip, and it actually turned all of the areas that were beginning to rust into this dark color. So anyway, you can see there's a little bit of white streaks from the phosphoric acid, and that is actually okay. Don't worry about that. That's going to help the asphalt that we're about to use adhere even better. Okay, all right, we are dry on the frame of the trailer. It looks like I used, I don't know, about 1/4 of this gallon, close to 1/3, not quite, but it actually coated the trailer. And this is the same kind of consistency. So I'm kind of hoping, or kind of thinking, that I'm probably going to use about 1/3 of this. That's what I'm going to put into the bucket. This OSPO is actually your rust converter. Now, the active ingredient in both of these products is phosphoric acid, but this one here is designed to etch. You know, it's like for etching concrete, and it'll also etch the zinc on your galvanized trailer. And this here will actually convert any other remaining rust or exposed rust that the clear strip got down to. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to coat this, and then we're going to see what it does to the metal. So I'm going to go ahead and dump about 1/3 in there. I think that's all I'm going to need. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this coated, and we'll kind of see what's happening as we move along. All right. So I'm just going to dip the brush, and it says to, you know, apply evenly. So we're just going to take the brush and we're just slowly going to cover all of the metal areas. Now this is supposed to dry and give you a paint ready surface. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to apply our get ready to paint surface. I guess chemicals that you see me using. They say you need to wear protective gear. Well, I have my eyeglasses on. It kind of keeps it from like popping off and getting into my eyes. As far as my hands or my clothing, I'm not spraying it. It's not atomizing, I guess is what the term is used for when it's all up in the air. I got plenty of, what do you call, got plenty of airflow, circulation, ventilation. Thank you, Miss Tammy. I can see that this particular application is going to take a while. The other I applied rather liberally so that it soaked everything in its path. But this right here, it seems to be going on just a little bit thicker. And so I'm making sure that the brush gets to where it needs to go to make the coat. Okay, I got it coated, I'm done, now I'm sitting down. I'm drenching in sweat. It's hot. So you can expect that in your environment if it's like 90 something degrees. But you can see right here, I got less than a quarter cup of the OSPO material. Okay, and I kind of go back over what we've done. You know, I scrubbed it down, soap, water, vinegar, 60-40 mix on the vinegar, 60 water, wire brushed it. I pressure washed it at that time. Yeah, that's what I did. I pressure washed it to make sure I get all the actual crud and as much dirt as I can off. Then I took the Klean strip, concrete and metal prep, coated the trailer. Now you got to rinse it after you do that because it'll just keep eating the zinc away on your galvanized steel. But just a water hose rinse, we did that. I let it dry 100% completely for about 2 hours. Went inside, had lunch, had something to drink. And so now we've come back out and I showed you the kind of effect that the clear strip had, or Klean strip. I don't know why I keep saying clear, but it's Klean strip. And I coated that, and I coated all this back here. with the Osmo. Now, what we got to do is let this stuff dry and cure until tomorrow. We're not rinsing it off at all, okay? And this Osmo seems to have a little bit more of a, I don't know, oily texture, but it's not oil. I don't know what's causing it to do that, but according to the instructions, you gotta let this cure overnight and it will form a paintable surface. And so tomorrow we're going to be painting. So I hope you enjoyed the video up to this point. Just click up over here. You can watch the video of where I do the painting, and we'll see what this Osmo looked like after it dried overnight. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, hit the hype button if you can, and we will see you in the next video.